Alright, we are back for week 2 of the Light Ball Battle Association, going up against Nico Ryan this week. He has brought a Terra Fairy Comfey, Scizor, Lapras, Raikou, Clodsire, and Latios. I've got Terrifier Glastrier this week, and a Weakness Policy in him, Leftovers Blaziken again, Cress holding the Mental Herb, because we are going to, hopefully, deploy a tactic I'm rather fond of with Cresselia and Glastrier this week with Trick Room and Later Dance. And then we've got the Wildlands Mousehold to fire off some Pop Bombs and Melissy to maybe do the first ever double Healing Wish into Glastrier. So we'll see how this goes. Gonna just leave Glastrier off rip and see what we can do from there. Alright. They are going to lead with Shampoo. That's... yeah. I mean... trying to think here. I could just fire off a CC. I don't think there's any way this thing kills me, personally. Well, I'll always go last. The thing is, I want a Terra, but like... yeah, I'm firing off a CC. The Whirlpool. Well. That's not good. We're about to get cooked off the rip with Whirlpool, huh? Choppleberry Berry Whirlpool. I hope you're a special set. And I hope I get freed from this. Because I'm pretty sure I'm stuck into it, right? Yeah. So we're not gonna Terra. And I don't want to lower my defenses anymore. It did seem to be... that was like max HP, max defense. That's like for sure. Man, I was sitting here talking about Glastrier having 3 lives and I'm about to lose him off a rip. Kinda wishing I would just lead Blissey. My other plan was to lead Blissey and just get up rocks and go from there, but... okay. Whirlpool... Rain Dance... Rest? Okay. Whirlpool, Rain Dance, Rest. What is your last move? Okay. Good to know that this is a problem for me. Because I am still stuck, right? It's going to tell me when I'm free. Yeah. Perish Song. Okay, well that definitely did not get off before I get stuck, right? So I've already high horsepower 3 times. I think it's going to depend on the... we'll see. Just gonna rest. Okay, can I be freed? Okay, then it's the next turn I'm freed. If I'm not freed next turn, then Can I, like, check? I'm just bound. Yeah, okay, so I've hit him. I'm more guaranteed free next turn. I'm just gonna hit a CC. Just pray this isn't enough damage. I don't think it is. Ah, oh, come on, just Whirlpool does not kill, right? Not from this range. Oh, I get free, so I don't even take the damage. Bye-bye! Oh, we were up and out of there. What a set, though. I'm such a huge fan of that set. Because he would have got me with it if he did it one turn different. I would have been got with it. Like I think where he misplayed probably is just like trying to keep Lapras alive. I think if he had swapped the order in which he did that, I would have guaranteed died to Paris Song. Sends out Claude. Okay. I'm just gonna get rocks up. Okay, we'll trade rocks. I mean, like, do I just want to rip it, bro? Do I just want to rip it? I kind of just want to rip it. I kind of just want to rip it because he could be hazard stack galore, and I need to get this. Yeah, I'm ripping it. Say bye bye to Bussy. I went in with this plan, so I'm just sticking with it. Please don't. Okay. So Claude was the other problem I had. Surprisingly, no one takes 2 pop bombs. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go into mouse hold. 1 pop bomb could just kill, but if I tidy up, depending on the sets, I could just win. Like if he just swaps out here. I don't think I need this gone, so I'm just gonna go for it. I actually super regret not tidying up because I needed to get rid of rocks for all 3 of my damage dealers. That was actually a really bad play in hindsight. That was a super bad play in hindsight. And I don't kill because this is a defensive Claude. Alright, let's see what you go for. Earthquake. How much does that do? 253 to 138. Okay, I'm gonna tidy up. I would rather get rid of the rocks. This thing's fine at that range. We're gonna deal with later, I guess. And if he swaps out, I'm not gonna kill it anyways. But this would just bait in Scizor, so I like the way this can go. Shampoo. Okay. I like to get rid of this thing. Oh, I just died to rocks. Well, I'll get rid of the rocks on my side. And Blissey from the grave, even though it did nothing but click rocks and healing wish, gets a kill. It has to be Scizor. Every day of the week this is Scizor. Yep. 100%, and a bullet punch is coming right my way. So the question becomes, though, do I want to give up mouse hold just quite yet? I don't. Not really. I mean, I'm counting this as max attack, adamant metal coat. It would do... It's not metal coat, it's still a guaranteed kill if it's max attack. Let me go Blaze. I don't really want to lose mouse hold just yet. And this is like, this is such a bullet punch, like, he's throwing if it's not. Yeah. Okay, and that took me down to 239. So that is not metal coat, but it's max attack. So I don't know what his item is. No clue. I could just SD, but I think I'm just gonna go for the kill. And get chip on whatever comes in. This Flare Blitz is just gonna hurt. We've still got our healing wish up in the air too, so. Alright, now we don't have to worry about Scizor. Not my Blaziken, that's you that is dead. And now I am +1 speed. I'm assuming this is probably a Latios coming in. Be my guess. No, it's Raikou? For why? For why would you send in Raikou if you're not Scarfed? Yeah, I'm gonna see. Unless you're bluffing Scarf. Volt Switch. Interesting. See, now I am at +2 and have 185 health. I'm just gonna go for damage. The way you played that though, I'm like almost certain you're Scarfed. Okay, Volt Switch and this will kill me. But I think I'm okay with that. But see, what sucks is instead of being max SPDF on my enamours with the weakness policy. I went max defense because my plan was to kill it when the turn it bullet punches me. So I could still get that from Claude. But who do you want to send out is the question. The Comfey. So I just send out... I don't want to... Well, you know, I guess I wouldn't super mind doing this to Mousehold, because I could tidy up, and then I'm not faster, so I don't need to tidy up. I need to just... I mean, okay, wait, let me think. If I go into Glass, and then I click Terra... Can't really touch me? Yeah, okay. I mean, am I wrong? What is... Comfey's... I'm pretty sure Comfey's moveset is pretty exclusively Fairy. Grass, Giga Drain, yeah, Fairy Grass, Psychic. So we are just going to launch off a Terra Blast because it can't miss, basically. Let's see. Does just withdraw. Let's see, into whom? Into Claude. Okay, so you're sacking Claude. Hey, yo, I'll take a free +1. Especially when there's like no way Latios goes me like a max special attack. Specs Draco does half. Raikou can't. If I'm him, I really don't know what I'm doing. Because that Raikou's defo scarfed. I honestly, it's possible that I don't even have to switch out again before I win. Depends on his Latias set. Sends out Lum. I mean, I just click Terra Blast again. You go for Scald? Okay. Yeah, that is, that's one way, so he's probably trying to Scald into Lati. This has to be Latios. If it's Comfey, I just killed. So the only thing that kills my Glastrier is a Specs Draco. It has to be Specs Draco. So we just go into an Amorous. Side shot. And because I'm so defensive, that's not even Specs either. That's like... and get the drop. So, because I know you're not Specs, we're gonna do this. We're just gonna ensure it. Trick Room. Baton Pass. Baton Pass is a Spatak drop. Interesting. So this Scumpface starting at -1 attack. And we will say Sayonara to Cresselia. Yep, Calm Mind, so you're, I mean, you're +1 Spadef, but you're neutral attack. So I should just have to click Terra Blast. Yep, there's the Terra. Okay, so it's a defensive Comfey. Now you're +1, +2. Lefties. I mean, that's like max HP, max defense for it to even do that little. So like, I don't think this thing can kill me. Yeah, one more Terra Blast should do it. And you're gonna fire off a +2 Draining Kiss. So I'll have to do 2 more. I think, like, am I missing something that they're gonna hit me with and it's just gonna like bamboozle me? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. So this should do like barely anything. Yep. That was a crit too. Alright, we're out of Trick Room. I mean, depending on their set, I mean, I guess they could still... No, Sword Power. No, we're chilling. Oh. The Draco from... Body at this health. No, it would have to be another crit. And now I'm +1 at 238. I don't even know if a crit Draco would kill. It might, but that's what they would need. So we just click Terror Blast because we're +1 and this thing's low. Click Psyshock. And Glastrier brings us back to winning ways. Good old faithful. Good old faithful Glastrier claiming 4 kills. And we will get out of here with a 3-0 victory. GG to Nico Ryan. Very well played. That Lapras set, fantastic. Hands down. Set of the season. I'm giving it out. I'm giving it out in week 2. Set of the season. But anyways, GG's. We'll be back next week for week 3. And peace.